I purchased a new trailer. In this episode, we'll be doing a walkthrough of my brand new 2020 Keystone Bullet 243 BHS. Hey everybody, this is John Marucci. Thanks for visiting the On the Road YouTube channel. This channel is all about helping you get the most out of your RV travel experience. Before we get going, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when new videos are published. If you want to dive deeper, we put more content and photos on Instagram and Twitter at John Marucci. So let's jump in. Well, the big news is that we purchased a larger travel trailer. For those who have been following along, you know that we have owned two different R-Pods previously. First one was a 2016 171, and more recently a 2017 R-Pod 179. First of all, we're not planning on selling the R-Pod 179 anytime soon. We still plan on doing more R-Pod videos. Besides, the R-Pod can go places that some RVs that are larger just can't. But there are times when working remotely that having more space is really nice. Having a half-ton truck already makes upgrading pretty easy. So how did we come to this decision? After our latest trip to Florida this winter, we realized that we could use more space to work from. So when we got back to Michigan, we started researching larger RVs. We realized that we could own a much larger RV for about the same price as the new R-Pod 195 would be selling for. So after looking at different options, we settled on the Keystone Bullet 243 Bunkhouse, or BHS. So I'd like to take you on a tour of my brand new trailer. So here's some of the basics of the Keystone Bullet 243 BHS. It was introduced in 2015. It's a bunkhouse unit with a residential size queen size bed with two full-size bunks. Weight is just around 5,000 pounds and a carrying capacity of around 1,500 pounds. Hitch weight's 580. The length is 28 foot and 10 inches. The width is 8 foot. And height is 10 foot and 8 inches. Fresh water tank is 43 gallons and the gray and black tank are both 30 gallons. It's got a nice long 19 foot power awning. So while the exterior looks substantially unchanged since the 2018 version, 19 and 20 models have experienced some significant changes. Since you can currently find new 2019 and 2020 models available, it's important to understand some of the changes over the two model years. 2019 began with a darker wood-grained interior with upholstery in either gunmetal or saddlebrook. Mid-year 2019, models began to introduce the new Keystone Coastal Cottage look, which has light gray cabinetry, continuous edge countertops, the new Furrion appliance package, stainless steel appliance trim, and 2019 ended the model year with the following changes: the new lighter Sonoma and Flagstone upholstery, Key TV, and Key TV delivers single point control of over-the-air cable, satellite, and FM feeds, and the Furrion omnidirectional rooftop antenna, prepped for dealer-installed LTE Wi-Fi router. 2020 brought further refinements, the addition of USB outlets throughout, easier cabinet access, and further cosmetic change. So let's go through the walkthrough. Okay, so let's start at the front of the Keystone 243 Bunkhouse. This is a really nice front end. I love the fiberglass cap and the stone guard on this. It's got dual 20-pound propane tank standard and Lippert power tongue jack. So other than that, the front's pretty standard with other RVs. Nice normal frame. And the front pass-through is also pretty cool. One of the things I really like about the Keystone is the pegboard. They put pegboard in here, and that is nice because you can obviously use it to hang things or whatnot in there. Very big, as you can see, this very big storage area pass-through. Let me hit the light on here, and you'll see that a little better. So it's finished pretty well. It's got a nice floor, the same floor that's used in the unit, and kind of a faux wood on the side there. And really just large. Look at the aluminum framing too. You can see all aluminum framing in here, so pretty nice. Okay, you're also going to see here on the top here the power awning. So it's a 19-foot awning we talked about earlier. Okay, as we go up the side of the RV, we have the Dometic 6-gallon hot water heater. Pretty standard on most RVs. You have external connections if you want to put a TV out here for satellite and antenna. So that's kind of nice if you want to mount a TV. The back little area here, cubby has a small kind of a outdoor kitchen going on. Stovetop right here, 2-burner stovetop, right, and a quick connect for propane out here. So that's nice, you can use, and it's got a nice little hot point refrigerator freezer, just a small freezer, but pretty nice size for beverages and such, so you don't have to go back in the RV to get beverages if you're staying outside. So that's pretty nice there too, nice and handy. On the back here, it's got a connection for an Aussie grill. All right, so we can use a grill outside, and obviously a spare tire. Nice back. If you look at the top here, with me you have a Furrion camera. Did not come with the unit, bought that separately, but put that on. So a backup camera, Furrion, that fits there. It comes with a quick connect for the Furrion, so that's nice, has the power and everything there. And then as you come along the side here, kind of your standard utility side of the trailer, you have the black tank flush, which by the way is on the correct side of the trailer where it should be. So if you're dumping your tanks, which by the way, the gray and black tank outlet are right there on the same outlet down below. But the black tank flush nicely is on the same utility side of where you dump. So you don't have to run the hose all the way around to the other side. Outdoor shower, like on many RVs these days, has key TV down here. You can see that again, where you would plug in your cable, your satellite or cable from your local RV park that you're staying at. 30 amp power there, right? Nice slide out. We'll look at that more when we get inside. Nice slide out room. When you get over to these utilities, freshwater and city water connections, pretty standard. And this is the other side of the pass-through that we looked at a few minutes ago, where you have the pegboard and such. So that's kind of a go-around. And then the other main thing is underneath the trailer. So underneath the trailer, it's fully enclosed underbelly and actually ducted down there, so you have a heated underbelly, which makes it much longer term use during the year that you can use the unit, because it is fully sealed and heated down there. So really nice. And I think next thing we're going to do is we're actually going to go inside the unit and take a look around. Okay, we are inside the brand new Keystone 243 bunkhouse. We're going to walk through the inside. So let's look at the starting point here, which is the control panel. So one of the things I like about this is that it has the switch for the electric element for the water heater inside the RV. So you don't have to go to the water heater and turn it on outside. You can turn it on inside. Also, LP is also inside. You can turn on the gas or the electric inside. Very nice pickup. Water pump, awning, the power awning, which this has on and in and out. The glide room in and out, which is the slide. Porch light. And another nice thing is it has the ceiling lights on a master switch. So when you go in and outside the unit, you can just flick that off, and all the ceiling lights will go off in the everywhere but the bedroom and the bathroom. So you can turn that on, and that's nice when you go in and out of the unit. So that's the control panel. And we're going to walk through into the kitchen now. The first thing you'll notice is the nice decor. So this is new for late 19 and 2020, is the coastal cottage decor. So nice light colors all throughout the cabinetry, nice light gray coastal cottage, nice light countertops. There's a lot of storage in the unit as well. So like this is a very large storage area underneath the countertop here. Pretty nice, plenty of space to put all kinds of things as you go in the unit. So plenty of storage. I love the kitchen island. Very big sink here. If you take this cutting board out, you can see it. It's very large, inset sink. Nice stainless steel sink, very good. The kitchen also has a lot of counter space, which is practical, right, when you're preparing food. It's got a nice Furrion 3-burner stovetop, which the glass element just folds back. So pretty cool to be able to do that, right? And when you're traveling, you just fold it closed. It's got these rubber stops on it, so it's not going to rattle around or cause problems. It doesn't have a convection microwave. It has a regular microwave. And instead of a convection microwave, it has a regular oven. So a propane-based oven you can use to cook various things in there. So pretty happy with that. Nice little accent touch for the LED there. All right. If you can see this, plenty of cabinet space. So both sides of the microwave have significant cabinet space, and these are fairly deep. So you can put several things in there. Lots of cabinet space. I like that it does have drawers. It has a couple drawers here. Deep drawers for things like utensils, etc. Top and a bottom drawer. Now that's different from the 19. The 19 only had one drawer, and the 2020 has two. And also lower cabinet space in the kitchen, both on this side of the stove and oven, And also under the sink has a little bit of storage space around some of the utilities and drawers. So the kitchen is pretty big, nice and big, and I think it'd be easy to use as we get into it. As you go over here, you have a 6 cubic foot refrigerator and a separate freezer and fridge unit. It's two-way, so it only uses propane and shore power, so it doesn't use battery power at all. And the nice thing about it, obviously, is it's a lot of space for freezables and also your refrigerator. So looking forward to using that too. Nice big 6 cubic foot. All right, we're going to go back to the bunkhouse, and one of the main selling points of this unit is it is a bunkhouse. So if you have kids or others traveling with you, they can sleep in the bunks. This is actually almost full size. If you didn't cut this corner, it would be a full-size bed, so it's quite large. Surprised, even though these aren't huge mattresses, they're very firm mattresses, so looking forward to getting use out of those at some point. A couple things about the 2020 model that are new is in the back there, you're going to see not only a power outlet, but you'll see 2 USB plugs on both the top and the bottom level. In fact, the 2020 model, they went through and added USB plugs, dual ports in these 2 areas, and also in the slide out, and 2 in the bedroom on either side of the queen bed. So nice pickup there. There's also some shelving unit on this side of the wall that is nice because you can lay your electronics at night and charge them, obviously, your books or whatnot that you have in there if you want to read at night. Just set them there. Okay, so that's the bunks. Pretty nice bunks there, and I think that's going to come in handy. Next thing to look at is the bathroom. So the bathroom is a pretty full dry bath here. It has the shower unit, which is a full surround. Pretty nice sized tub, so if you have to wash kids or dogs or pets or whatnot, you can wash them in there. Ours came with, from the factory, special ordered a Max Air fan. This is a mini fan, but it has the LED lights, so that gives a lot of light in there. Shower curtain, etc. So a nice dry bath. Dometic toilet, separate sink, right? Nice sink and vanity. It also has storage underneath, which is nice, and a medicine cabinet with a mirror and plenty of space and storage in there. So a pretty nice large bathroom to use while we're camping. The other side, opposite side of the refrigerator, is a large shelf unit. So this is storage as well, and these shelves do come out. They're screwed in right now, but you could take them out, and it has a hanging rod, and you could use it for hanging storage if you wanted to. But generally, you'd put your cereal and other food in here while you're traveling and bring it out to the kitchen pretty easily. One thing I like also is the power converter is off the ground. So some RVs, they have them on the ground, and they can shake a lot more from the ground vibration. This is off the ground, so it'll probably do better as far as not having to be replaced, hopefully, as quickly. As we move to the dinette, a couple things to notice. One is there's actually storage under the dinette. So these doors open, and you have storage going all the way back in the dinette, which is another huge storage area to put various items on both sides of the dinette. So both on this side and on this side, a large storage area. So one thing hopefully you're noticing is that just the size of the RV makes it quite large for storage and various items. Another thing that's new for 2020 in the slide out, and I mentioned this a minute ago, is the USB hub right here with 2 USB plugs. So at night while you're watching TV, if you're looking at your phone, you can always have your phone charging there. The table's interesting too. It's not a foldable table where you have to flip it upside down and tie it down before you travel. It's in there. When the slide comes in, you just leave it there when you're traveling, so one less thing to deal with before you pack up and head out of the campsite. Okay, so let's head back to the bedroom area. So one of the main things about the bedroom area is that it's a full-size queen bed. Okay, so the queen bed, it's not quite a walk-around queen bed. I guess it is because you just have to walk around outside of the room, but it has these sliding doors in the bedroom, so you can get some privacy. If your kids are sleeping in the bunks, you can shut these off and have privacy back here as adults. Full-size queen bed again, not a short queen, which is nice, so it's a lot better for people who are taller. It does have a vent on the floor. Again, this is ducted, so the heat comes through the floor in the vents and heats the underbelly as well in the tank, so you don't have to worry about your tanks freezing. Also on the ceiling, you'll notice AC ducts. So the AC unit blows out where the unit is, but it also is ducted through the ceiling, so your AC spread out nicely. And the bed is really nice and firm, surprisingly so. One of the other nice things about this area of the bedroom is it's actually got a little flip-up lid here, and this goes is a pass-through down to the pass-through storage where you have the pegboard, that what we looked at earlier. So you could just put a laundry basket down there and put your laundry there. The bedroom also comes on both sides with power outlets and the new USB hubs. So you can just put your devices at night next to you down and plug them in and have them charged while you're sleeping. So I think that's pretty much the bedroom except the top cabinet. So there's also storage space up at the top and in the sides, right? Quite a bit of storage. The 2020, they just started opening them up vertically instead of horizontally. That was the 2019s and older. So nice unit. And the only other thing is the LCD TV in here. There's a quick mount for LCD mounting bracket here, and you can plug in another TV here if you want to set up another TV in here to watch TV. And I think probably the last thing we want to look at in this new unit is the entertainment center. So this comes with a Furrion entertainment center. It has a space for a DVD. So if you have physical media, DVDs, you can put them in there. And like I know I have a bunch of DVDs I bought over time, and I like occasionally using physical media, and I use that, and that'll come in handy. It can, AM, FM stereo and all the basics that a unit like that's going to have. This has the Key TV. So it is a powered omnidirectional TV antenna that plugs into the TV, and it really works pretty well as far as bringing in channels. Pretty powerful, plugged in the TV. The TV obviously swings out. It's a 32-inch LCD TV. Works pretty well, and you can swing out and watch it from the dinette when you're eating dinner or whatnot. All right. There's storage here as well. Above, storage area that's lit there. There you can put things, as well as below, about the same size below too. Storage area where you can store things. So one of the things I like about this unit, it's just got a lot of storage. So that's nice to have. It's got the normal Dometic thermostat. That's very common in most RVs these days. And I think I've covered pretty much it, except maybe the floor. The floor is very nice. I like the wood grain floor. It's nice and light. It matches the Sonoma style of upholstery very well. Really liking it. I like the ducted heat work. I think that's going to be really handy, especially allow us to camp a little longer during the season, so that's always nice. I really like the ducted AC too, so you get an even distribution of cool air when AC is hitting, when you need it when it's hot out. So I think that covers most of the things about the brand new Keystone Bullet 243 bunkhouse. And this is John Marucci. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'd love to hear your comments, what you think, and some of the things that you like about it, and some of the things you look for in an RV if you're going to go shopping for a new one. I think this is a nice compromise with my half-ton truck, being able to get a little bigger if we're working remotely, to have some more space and more amenities. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, this walk through the brand new 2020 Keystone 243 bunkhouse. If you like this video, again, give it a thumbs up. This is John Marucci. Thanks for watching, and so long for now.